Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Now, if you have seen my last video of me writing this bash script to flash stock and custom ROM at the same time, well, you would have noticed that it only works on Linux. So in this video I'll be showing you how to use this script on Windows, and I have modified the script already to support Windows, so it should be good to go. Now, first thing we want to do is enable the Linux subsystem for Windows. So to do that, go to your start menu and search for control panel. Then inside your control panel, look for programs and features, and then click on this turn Windows features on and off. And then here scroll down until you see Windows subsystem for Linux. Press the tick box, press OK, and then Windows should start installing it, and then when it installs it, it's going to ask you to restart. So restart it. And then you want to go to your Windows Store, so just type store and Microsoft Store should pop up. Now, if you don't have Microsoft Store, because you might have disabled it, go over to my script repository. I'll leave a link down in the description, and go into, click on this enable Windows Store txt. Copy this file or this command. Then on your Windows thing, type in PowerShell, and then right click on it and run as administrator. Press yes, and then you can right click inside the terminal to paste it, and then just press enter to run, and Windows Store will be installed. So once you're on the Windows Store, press on search and type in Linux. Now when these results come up, what you want to do is download Ubuntu 18.04 LTS. I tried this one, the 204, and this one is also 204. These two, they don't really work properly with Windows at the moment, so just get this one and you should be good to go. So after you click on that, click get, and it'll start downloading. When it's done downloading, it will appear in your settings here, and it'll just be Ubuntu LTS. When you click on that, you will see a terminal pop up. Now, when it's the first time you do this, it will ask you to create a username and password. So for me, I just called it Windows, then password, you can put in whatever you want for it. And so next thing, what you want to do is head over to my repo again and click on the dependencies sh, and we want to copy these lines one by one. So copy it and then right click to paste. Yeah, so copy it, right click to paste, press enter, and this will ask you for the password that you created. So just type it in. And if it's your first time doing this, it will take a while, but don't worry about that, because this is updating all the packages basically. And that way when we download stuff, it will be the latest. Alright, then once that's done, copy the next command. Then once that's done, copy the final command. And this more than likely is already installed for you, which is fine. Then what you want to do is just create a folder somewhere in your PC. So on my one, I'm going to create it in my A drive, and I create a folder here, Ubuntu Windows. And so now from here we want to enter the folder. So to see where all the mount points are, you do df space -h, and you'll see that all of our kind of Windows files are mounted in MNT and then the drive letter. So you can see our C drive is mounted in MNT-C, but because I'm using my A drive, we are going to go into A. So CD, MNT, oops, and then A drive. Then you can see all my stuff here. Then we CD into the folder that we created. So Ubuntu Windows. And then what we want to do is clone the repo. So just go back into here and click the clone and download. Copy this. And then here do a git clone. Then right click to paste it in. And this way, whenever I update my script, you can just do, you can CD into the folder, so RogPhone2Flasher, and then you can do a git pull, which will update the repo if I make any commits or whatever. And then, as you can see, we have our script here. Now, first thing I want to do is modify the script a little bit, because at the moment it's set up only for my environment. So open up RogPhone2Flasher with whatever text editor you want. And here we want to put in Windows ADB and Windows Fastboot. So wherever you have your platform tools, so for example on my system I have it in my D drive inside Asus ROG Phone 2 and then platform tools, so there they are. So what you can do is just copy this like so, but change the backslashes to this, and then change the D drive to MNT D because we're using Linux basically. So it'll be like that, and then you can put in adb.exe or whatever. So that's how you do that. And same thing with your scripts folder. So then, oh yeah, by the way, you don't have to touch these because these are for the Linux environment, and you can see the same variables here for the Windows environment, but you will have to change the name of these. So the Magisk Manager, like if you watched this video here, I recommend you watch it first because I explain how the script works and all that stuff, so you'll be familiar what to do. So yeah, anyway, here just put in where your scripts folder is, where your Asus images are, and where your Havoc images are. So to get these, you obviously need to use the payload dumper util, which I showed you in the other video, and then that's it really. So then to run the script, I'll just run it quickly to show you guys that it actually works. Make sure you're connected to the USB port here, and then you can just do that. And I'll actually move this a little bit here. Oops. Yeah, so that way it's nice and easier to see. So there we go, the script comes up. And what we're gonna do is go into our flashing menu. So that'll be 5 on the keyboard, press enter, here's the flashing menu, and then we'll just simply flash Magisk and press Y to install. Now you should see a pop-up for ADB here. If you don't have it permanently allowed, then just press allow, and then the script will reboot the phone into recovery, flash Magisk and all that kind of stuff. So the last time I demoed this, we ran this here, flash everything and Magisk, which flashed the latest stock images, the latest Havoc images, and then Magisk after that as well. That takes a while to run, so in this demo I'm just gonna flash Magisk. Anyway, TWRP will ask you for a password, enter it there. So the script works exactly the same way as it would if you're running it on Linux natively, which is pretty cool. Alright, so there we go. It detected that we're inside TWRP and it's flashing Magisk nicely. So we didn't have to touch anything or do anything like that, which is pretty cool. And there we go. So Magisk is flashed. If we enter our menu again, we can type 6 to go back to our main menu, and then we can press 1 to reboot to OS. And so yeah, that's it. So running it on Windows is as straightforward as running it on Linux pretty much, which is handy. The only thing that I really needed to change was detecting if we are using Windows, and then that's pretty much it. So it was a fairly easy change. The rest of the script is exactly the same. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.